Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back! Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Oh, Collei? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Oh, I expect to wait until... Oh, of course, we'll have to wait until 8. Let's actually... Why did I press that?
No time to
Let's
lose.
actually head to, like, where she will most likely be. We'll take a gamble here. Wait, I've gone to the wrong place. Where was the room? Was it... Oh, it was there, wasn't it? I can see it now. And then we'll wait until... Doggy! But yeah, we'll go in here. And then wait till 8.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Well, it looked the same, at least.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time.
It is genuinely, do not underestimate Paimon.
Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Bo! That was mean. That was mean. I mean, it's Tartaglia. You know how he is. You know how he is.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Collei asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Collei revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control of their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So, is there any cure for Elazar? I imagine there is, and that's going to be our next quest.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you're already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them. However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collei's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Collei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Collei's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along? We're kind of good adventurers and questers, so we might be useful.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collei too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
I really do like it, I must say, when they do that little sort of bump. Like the one above Lunar there. It's like, just gives you more context sort of thing.
Hey, Tighnari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon, never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
I have no idea where that Sealy went. I was genuinely just trying to jump it up to activate its path. Oh, it's down there, it's down there. And it's just like, wait, I can bounce on these mushrooms? That's awesome. It took me by surprise, just like, what the hell is going on? Right, so, boom. So it's going to all the bouncy things. Okay, okay. Boom. Look at the cute little octopusy thing. Adorable. Like, back off, mate. Oh, it like shells up. Well, it looks like it shells up. Right, so we've got a chest because I did the ceiling. Oh, I missed. Yeah, fairly simple. Alright, what we got?
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Question is, where are we meant to be going? Oh, over there, apparently. We were heading in the right direction, and that's cool. Oh, it's these blue things. I imagine we're going to get something jump out the water, surely. I'd put something here that would appear. Like, nothing? Whoa! How did I end up over there? That was very odd. It's just weird how they haven't disappeared. Was it something inside them I took? I'm not sure.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Well, about that.
All right. Hey, Tighnari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tighnari!
Oh, hello there. Seems like it's some forest rangers from what I can see.
Oh, Tighnari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Couldn't they come to me?
No time to lose.
They're the ones who were saying hello, so... Bit rude.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
I mean, it has to be urgent.
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tighnari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
A withering zone, though. I might be able to help with this. I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I could have just hid it, mate. You don't want to know where, though.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Well, I had expected as much at this point. We're friends, aren't we?
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
We suspect something to do with the Abyss. That's what I'm thinking at this point, straight away.
No time to lose.
It's got to be somehow related to what's going on in the wider world.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do it.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
This isn't my first rodeo. I say that, but I've never been to a rodeo.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering zone.
Dendrograna? Dendrograna? Okay, I need what? Dendrograna. These strange spirits that accompany the appearance of auspicious branches are Dendrograna that symbolize the protection of Dendro. Okay. When charged attacks and aim shots hit, Dendrograna will attack alongside them. Okay. There are also some objects that will appear throughout your adventures that can only be activated or destroyed using the power of Dendrograna. And also we got where was the other I want the how did I end up at the bottom? That's the bit I don't get. Like I want to go there. How did I end up at the bottom of the list? I wanted the others just so I get primos. Because I want to try and get like a proper Dendro character at some point. In the moment, like we've basically got a good way of getting one. So it's sort of like
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death.
Right, so if I do
Literally.
that,
Yeah.
there it goes. Boom. Okay, cool. Oh, new elemental reaction. Let's have a look. Elemental reaction, Bloom. When creatures are affected by Hydro and Dendro, the Bloom reaction will be triggered, creating Dendro cores. Okay. Only a certain number of Dendro cores can exist at the same time. If new ones are created once this limit is reached, or if the duration of the existing Dendro cores ends, the pre-existing Dendro cores will explode, dealing AoE Dendro damage. Well, imagine if you had a Hydro character and a Dendro character. That would be good. Please, can I'm wondering if I can update my fireworks, because it's like, maybe take out Fischl? Or Beidou? There's potential there. It just depends. Like, I'd need to get a proper Dendro character. Traveler would be okay, but I'd want another character. It's like, we never use the Traveler. When Dendro cores come into contact with Pyro, I mean, they're like that combined. There's Electro as well. Ooh. Because you got to think, if I have like, obviously, let me read it and then I'll show you my group. So, when Dendro cores come into contact with Pyro, they will trigger Burgeon, causing even greater AoE damage. When Dendro cores come into contact with Electro, they will trigger Hydro Bloom and transform into homing, sprawling shots. Like, what's going to happen with my group? Because it's like, obviously I've got Hydro here. So I start with Bennett, and then go to Beidou, and then go to Fischl, and then go over to Tartaglia or Child. So if I add in a Dendro somewhere partway through, that could actually be very, very good for this group. It's worth experimenting. It's worth playing around and seeing. So it's very much like, I'd like a lot of primos. How many do I have at the moment? Because it's like, if I can get big ears, like I need a lot more stuff. Like I'm close to getting that one again, but like if I can get Tighnari, that could be good. It depends. I don't know how they work. If only there was some way to test. If only there was a test of some sort. I was wondering what that was. Yeah, it's like I should. Oh, I need to do the prerequisite. We're doing chronic illness now, aren't we? Yeah, test around with him. I'd get 20 there. Like, because either of those could be good, and I'm likely to get her. And I can't remember now whether or not I'm on 50-50 or not. Or if I'm on a guarantee. I can't remember. But I'm guessing we'll find out pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Anyway. The potential there is interesting. Interesting. Where am I doing? That.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
It's like the amount of things I could do is interesting. It needs the hydro though, doesn't it? It needs the hydro to grow the things, and then the ow. But yeah, there's potential there. There's a lot of potential there. How'd you do this if you don't have a hydro character? Like, because obviously I've got a hydro character as, like, as my main, so I built this group around Child, so it's sort of like, look at it fly off over there, like, burp. Whoa! You steady on, mate.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Look at that thing!
By royal decree.
You can run.
I just throw that out and I get some Dendro, maybe? Do I have any?
Light it up!
See, this is why I need a Dendro character. I need to see how this plays out. What are these things? What's that? What's that? This is why I needed to check the tutorial to see what the hell these things are that have appeared. There's potential here with this group. It's like, hold on here, hold on.
Now, destroy the tumors of the Withering.
All right, steady on, mate. I'm busy playing around here.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
I'm still wondering, like, Dendro working with Hydro. There's a lot of potential there, there's a lot of potential. Obviously right now I can't really apply Dendro properly, I need these things that are around the place, but if I had him, or Collei, especially with the other two things combined. Ooh, there's options. I want to play around. Please Please join my group, mate. Is there no way to permanently get rid of the Withering?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I think I've heard of it somewhere.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
I'm very excited by the possibilities, because obviously Dendro is the new thing. It's the new hotness. So the question is, how can we apply it? How can we apply it? It's like, I wasn't really interested in changing up my group before with like any other elements, but it's like, well, a new element means different playstyles and stuff. So we've got options here. I want to try and get like one of the waypoints up here. It's like, I don't want to die, you know? I should be alright now. Oh, bloody hell.
How?
Fine. I'll fly over there then. I tried to go back up with Fischl, and Fischl died as well. It's like, that thing is deceptively a killer. I think that's how I would describe that hill. It's a killer in disguise. But these mushrooms! Hello! Let's head for there. Like, that is flat. It's like, it looked like it was like just, you know, a flat bit of grass, but it's actually just still a cliff. And they tricked me. They tricked me. We could so go to the city right now, but no. No, 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 no. Look at that kid over there. He's properly enjoying it. I love that. What's going on over there, though? Like, look, you can see, like, lines into the sky. Now, wasn't there another waypoint down here as well? Over there, I see it. Well, that went well. There we go. What's this plant we're heading towards? I had a bloop. There's a bloop. You can see it there just floating under the arch. I'll get it later. Like, the city's right there. It's like, no, 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 no. We'll go there when the story takes us there. When the story takes us there. Oh, bloody hell! Do I survive? I survived. Nailed it. Nailed it. I still need to get back up, though. Oh, no. Oh, here we go, then. Here we go. Oh, hello. Love you. Yeah. Also got another quest, a little quest down here, up here somewhere. I'll leave it be, I'll leave it be. I remember it's there though. I want to get this one that was under the arch now. Where's the one that was apparently here? Okay, I need to know what that does. Cluster leaves of cultivation and 4-leaf sigils. You will sometimes come across cluster leaves of cultivation in Sumeru, which will scatter 4-leaf sigils around when they come in contact with Dendro. Use these objects to make your adventures in Sumeru easier. It's like, yeah. Right, so let's see about party setup. Let's have a little play with this. The only Dendro we've got at the moment is the Traveler.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Anyway. I pressed R1. Nothing. Oh, hello. Is that just taking me over there? What if there's like a higher place I can get up to? Anyway, let's go get this one. Oh, come on. I pressed jump way before that. Way before that. That's what I did. That. Let's go get the boat stop. What's it called? Wayfare? See these dendro things all over the place. Ooh. I'll have what? An apple? It's an apple. Huh. Okay, there's a chest there. I want to get that chest. How do I get... I had the bloop again. Where is the bloop? It's around here somewhere. What's this? Ugh, carrot. So how do I get you? Is it just a simple case of like, kill you? I should have maybe like healed up before anything happened here. I'll switch back for now. I feel lost without part of my group. It's like, oh, I can't. What do I do? Is that one of the things where it's like, oh, now I've lost part of like how I do things. I can't think. Can't think right. Oh. There we go. Oh no, you're not dead. Die. So how can I get that thing without killing myself? That's the question. So it's like, there we go. Don't do it next to it. Ooh. No. Oh, there's another chest. I want the chest. I do want the chest, but we need to carry on with the story. There's that pole. Should just go off and explore a little bit. Especially because it will get me, look at the lily pads. Get me some,
Happy to oblige.
primos, won't it?
Adventure time. Power that ended Haishan. Yeah. Off we go. Everybody stand.
Scatter! What? Yeah.
Drowned. Drowned you.
Is this an answer from this world?
I think it would be wise to try and get a Dendro character ready, wouldn't it? You found me! Like, what? I'll get you. Anyway, oh, there's a chest again. It's like, sometimes it just doesn't work how you want it to. There we go. Right. What are you? Nothing dendro-y there. Like, can I kill you? What do we do with you? I'm assuming that's what the oh, there's a... Ah, yeah, I see it.
Let's light it up.
I got you, but how do I make that other one appear? That's the question. It's like, sure, I can line that up. It's like... Look, see, I can't get it. So what do I do with you? Do I just shoot you out of the sky? What do you... Oh! Oh, so the fire made it stop. Like, okay. It burnt it. And if I do that, maybe? Maybe I've got to do it in the right spot. Like, move, mate? What did I do to make it come back?
Propagate!
I propagated it. So maybe make it, like, get rid of the fire. Woo, whoosh, whoosh, like, blow it out. Woof, woof, blow it out. So maybe doing it in the right spot, like here. No? Maybe I can burn it again?
Let's light it up.
Huh. Alright, let's check the tutorial. Let's check the tutorial. Where's the tutorial? Where is the tutorial? I've completely forgotten. Archive, isn't it? Alright, archive. What we got here? That's not what I want, that's the Electro one. So, just as the Trilakshana creatures have a normal scorched and activated form, these Tryana seeds, which can reveal hidden objects, have similar states. When scorched, they will stop moving, and when normal, they will move along a fixed path. When activated using Electro, they will release an even larger true sense pool. So Electro. Electro is what we want.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm assuming we need to revive it. And then maybe Electro it? Oh, there we go. That worked. No, not it. No. Bennett. It's like, I'll kill it. Like, no, Bennett, no. Wait, that wasn't it? Oh, there's a fourth one. After all that, there's just a simple fourth one.
Let's light it up.
There we go. That was cool. All right. Anyway.
That's what I call treasure.
Indeed. Quest.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Experience.
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance. I feel very lightheaded. I feel quite nice. Do you have any more? No unusual feelings this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they? He's been testing me to see if, like, what's going on, and now he's going to open up. So it's like, okay, maybe we can trust you.
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
I'm waiting. I don't think he's coming back. Where did it go?
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
I will. In the next part. But in between the parts, what I might do is go do some dailies. Try and get some more primos. See whether or not we can get a Dendro character, that sort of thing. So see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.